Hello, welcome back. Before I forget, yeah, in the Discord, Bawura posted a screenshot of them just casually having like 95 PD in a province. Because they've got that global up that gives them 22 PD every time it triggers. Seems kind of excessive. Also, he just casually has like 3,000 gold in the treasury. Yeah, I think maybe going for those fortune-bringing peasants was probably the play, given how many people just have tons of gold and gems from them. I kind of regret not doing that, but oh well. Anyway, let's get to this turn. We got some thaumaturgy done. That's kind of nice. We do have Soulslay now, I think. No, that's next level down. All right, well we almost have Soulslay. It's not far till we get 6. 6 gives us Detonate Soul, which is kind of like Soulslay. A Death Gaze assassination spell. Healing Spring to cure diseases and stuff. Imprisonment, which is kind of interesting. Maybe it doesn't work on flying because it won't work on the dragon, but this that's AoE 10 insta-gibbing people as well. Soulslay, yeah, True Seeing to get rid of all those illusory mages and stuff. And Harness Lives. So yeah, Thaumaturgy 6 is a really nice one. 5 isn't bad, we got Shatter in there, it might work on the Golden Golems, although it's only 20 range. There's a small version of that imprisonment spell. So yeah, 6 is going to be a big one. We should hit that next turn. Lots of mages moving this turn. Did some summons, search for sites as well. Found a Graveyard of the Damned in Hynafi, which is quite good. That's 2 death gems. So that tripled our death gem income this turn. Arkodos has a Prophet. Saw some exchanges then. Kapigorki attacked a throne. Took care of the Springhawks. Not much to see really, because they just summoned a bunch of these things. And they have 15 chakras. Our othernesses also have 15 chakras. I guess they could have also taken care of Springhawk thrones, but it's a bit harder to make othernesses than... because this is a lot of things from the void. We haven't really been able to scale up our otherness summoning very well because we never found any pearl sites, unfortunately. There's an earthquake too. Yeah, things from the void are quite nice. They clean up all those Springhawks. Take care of Zeus pretty easily as well. So Kapigorki just casually taking a throne. No big deal. Another exchange between our god and Dongbak. They're doing okay. And yeah, Kapigorki just taking some provinces back off us, including the one where my salamander was stranded, unfortunately. They didn't really do anything though. Kind of useless against this army. He's got 2 more dragons as well. Some people left, probably to go and join the Blood Vortex. Ebis, the Plague Cult leaders have gone into hiding. At Alira, there was an assassination attempt. So this is probably some sort of remote spell. So we got assassinated by an exploding salamander. Attacked our warrior mage with water magic. I hadn't given this guy the water bracelet yet though, so at least we didn't lose an item. But we're getting assassinated now in Patalira. Ebis, we patrolled out the Plague Cult, and that's it for messages. We are starving in Timeless Waste apparently, and Aichin has been vanquished. So here's the map now. Things are not going well. I don't think we can fight Kapigorki at all. They have too much stuff, and it's way better than ours. There's 2 dragons in the womb. Over here on Ard now, there are 2 golden golems and a dragon. It's kind of extreme. That's in addition to this big stack, the stack that just took the throne. There's a bunch of raiders coming as well from Sulfuria again. Yeah, I think unless somebody else attacks Kapigorki, we probably can't fight them off, unfortunately. So for the time being, I'm just going to pull back to Patalira. We got Vafa Flames up in Ard, so the rest of these guys can just sit inside it and do their best, but my god is tunneling to Patalira, and moving what I can over to Patalira this turn. We've got a few mages arriving, quite a few units, and I'm still doing as much recruitment as I can. So we'll start putting together the next big army in Patalira, but I don't have high hopes. We got this stack and this stack with 2 dragons. This is going to take this, probably. I don't think I can defend that. And this is going to walk up as well. Could easily reinforce the Ard army. Plus the stuff from... Yeah, I mean, this is not going to go well. I think ultimately we're going to end up pulling all the way back to Hoburg. Probably just going to lose all the Patalira territory. Don't know what else to do though. This is just the state we're in for the time being. But in Ard, I'm going to do some more summons. So summoning some more Stone Touch Magma Children, Sprites and Vinemen in Ard. So we'll just keep building up the... Oh, I should have put this under commanders. I forgot to do that. It's all just going to be in a blob in the middle. Well, either way, we'll keep just summoning some junk in Ard. Maybe we can get some kills when it gets stormed. And we'll build up some stuff in Patalira. And see what happens. Thaumaturgy 6 will be a nice milestone. We can at least try soul slaying the dragons, and not sure if that's going to work on the golden golems. But we'll see. We'll also have a lot more elephants. We're getting them recruited as well, which are good units. And we can start doing some more summons out of Patalira as well. I'm getting our first cast of raised arm-severing desert bones this turn. I've given this guy a charcoal shield to help protect him from exploding salamanders. Got a flask, he's on 15 fire res. Shayar here has a mistletoe golem. They've also got some bodyguards. Hopefully they're safe from assassins. We'll do what we can though. I can put some domes over Patalira starting next turn because we'll have more mages here. Not much else happening unfortunately, just lots of red arrows moving over. Just bringing interesting mages that can do some summons over to this part of our territory. And yeah, just have to see what happens. But that's turn 48, so thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Hello, welcome back. Did some spells. Our global enchantment was dispelled when Kapugahi stole it, so also not good. Did some more summons, and a bunch of battles then. Most important one is Ard. So Kapu stormed this turn. Unfortunately our shit's just in a big block in the middle. Oh well. So Vafa Flames is up outside the fort, but I don't think anything's going to get stuck there. Did our sprites immediately fly in because they were unscripted? That's so strange. You'd think they'd be doing Elf Shot. Their job was to try and fatigue things in the gate. What else is up? Light London Star, that's typical, and Grip of Winter. The Vinemen do not last long. Which I suppose is to be expected. We have some vine-weaving direwolves. Some elephants and some othernesses. Up against mist-formed elephants with chill auras. Yeah, this isn't going very well. Owl's up as well. Yeah, not having much luck. Just getting hammered by evocations now. So there goes the fortress in Ard. Yeah, didn't even really do much damage. Killed 4 elephants. By 1 Bandar. 2 Ether Warriors. A sprouting follower. Not good. Other battles are just little stacks moving around. Can't do much about these either. So many stacks actually. Events then, Ebis, Plague Cult's been eradicated, and Patalira, another assassination attempt. So this one's a bit unfortunate. So we get assassinated by a little tiny Firely. Up against the big elephant. And he does kill it, but then he's on fire and bleeding, which is just, unlucky. So dies. Grey Barrier, we got 420 gold and a Heart of Life. And Roka, some Dominion and Order. Magnificent statue. The Dominion would be nice, well, maybe not. Is there a lab here? No. If we still had our global, we don't, so. There was also an arena deathmatch, but I didn't even see the message last turn. Only Kapugohi went to it, so. Congratulations, where it's due. And lost a scout in Boer's territory, who has a billion PD now. And that's it for messages. Yeah, I mean, this is not going well. I'm not really sure what to do. I don't think it's possible to fight this play. So, I think one of the problems now is, first of all, they have so many summons and so many units and stacks and things. They can also field a lot of mages. I guess when I first looked at this nation, I was thinking, oh yeah, the recruit anywhere mage is just an S1. That's, not much. But of course, now that I think about it, the fact that you can get a 50 gold mage out of every single fort, and then you just spam down forts. He has so many forts just shitting out these S1s. And then they can just walk around 18 to a stack. They put up Light of the Northern Star, and then they're all S2s, which can all just spam really nice evocations. That's actually really strong. Because all these stacks have tons of S1s. Just for free, basically. How many was in Ard? 25. That's on top of the dragons and golden golems and stuff. And yeah, he has the, what are they, benevolent peasants? So him and Boer are both doing benevolent peasant spam, which is carrying their economies, I think. It just produces tons of gold and gem events. I think the lesson is that if you're ever in a MagicGen game and there's a spell that's it does the Firebird thing, you should just always summon. If you have any kind of benevolent summon, just get it, because apparently it's extremely good. People in the Discord are saying. Just have tons of good events all the time. I think another thing I probably should have done is, before I attacked somebody, especially someone who's doing quite well and is quite big, I really should just prioritize recruiting a bunch of scouts out of forts to scout them out better before I attack. So I didn't realize how many units they were going to have everywhere. Although, in fairness, our scouts are pretty expensive is the thing, because they're big elephant scouts, which always feels bad recruiting expensive scouts out of forts, but oh well. But this is the position we're in. So there's 2 big stacks here, plus the one that just took Ard. So that's 3 large stacks. I don't think we can fight any of these. Plus a small raiding force of... yeah, I mean, even this is a lot. I mean, that's 7 mages. Not many units, though. So the plan in the short term is just to pull into Patalera and start trying to rebuild an army of some sort. But yeah, I think we're going to end up pulling all the way back to Holberg. Just defend this bit of territory. Really just protect these 2 thrones. And then probably trying to sit in these thrones for the rest of the game. In the short term. But that requires actually being able to stop the advance at some point. I'm not sure how we do that just yet. But we will hit Thaumaturgy 6 soon. It's not going to be this turn, unfortunately. But so yeah, there are a lot of useful spells at 6, including a lot of save or die spells that might help. But we'll have to see. It's going to be hard either way. We're also down our global now, so yeah. Epigor, he stole it off us. Not really any way we can contest that either. It's a 40 pearl global, and he has up Stellar Torrent, so yeah. Plus all the peasants. He's going to be swimming in pearls. But that's the position. So this turn, I'm going to leave this little stack in Philothrus and move these guys to Stasteland. They will defend 2 provinces against this little stack, although I assume it attacks Black Alps this turn. Yeah, but in Philothrus we've got just some Vinemen and Kinzokus and stuff, but there's 30 PD. And Stasteland is 20 PD, with a much larger army. With a much larger army. So I think those 2 provinces will be safe if this does attack them, but yeah, I think this moves down and this moves up, right? That's my guess, anyway. In Patalera, I'm going to do a bunch of patrolling. I think we're getting assassinated all the time because of this spell. So this puts a hidden creature in the province, and then the creature triggers assassinations. So Exploding Salamander and Demon Slaying Fire Elemental, what we've seen so far. So we need to patrol out the Calcatura, so all these guys are going to do some patrolling. Rest of the guys have a bunch of bodyguards, so hopefully they'll be safe. And I'm just doing summons still. So we got Magma Children, Kidnids, Arm Severing, Desert Bones, more Kidnids, Salamanders, and my god is doing Phantasmal Starseers. So that's one of those spells that gives you illusory mages. They seemed pretty good when Kapigorhi had them, so we'll give them a shot as well. The red arrow is still just moving stuff down. Shame we lost our free spawn global. This one throne we have is, you know, pretty nicely defended now, but it's also the furthest point from Kapigorhi, which might help out. I think if we do get reduced to a single province, though, or just like a handful of provinces, one of the difficulties with that will be our Dominion will be so weak. So we might not even be able to play from a small position, because all our Dominion will probably just get extinguished. But this is the position we're in at the moment. Still not sure what else to do, but we'll keep trying to assemble an army in Petalira, and keep trying to hit Thaumaturgy 6. And then we'll go from there, I suppose. And just have to pray that someone else attacks Kapigorhi. Take some pressure off us. But that was 10:49, so thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.